Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. Welcome. As always, keep in mind these are general, so they're not going to make sense to everyone, or not in the same way, definitely. These are also timeless, so whenever you feel drawn to watch the video, that's when you should watch it because it holds a message for you. Technically, we're looking at the week beginning August 15, 2022, but don't get stuck on that date. It literally means nothing. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Take what resonates, disregard the rest. Information on private readings is always in the description box below, and I'd love to work with you. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have. And this will be for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. You have other weeklies you can check out. You have monthlies you can check out, other timeless readings on the channel. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in the week ahead. What's going on for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the week ahead? Okay, here we go. So we have the situation. We have cat hair, the challenge, and the outcome. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have justice. Interesting. So important decisions are made at this time. This is also dealing with the legal system, the justice system, courts, contracts, documentation, visas, government, that sort of thing. Could also just be making important decisions that can lead to beginning new commitments or ending current commitments in whatever capacity. Okay, let's see. Libra energy could also be significant. So in the current situation, we have the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. So there could be some current discord within a relationship, within a marriage, within a living situation, within a family. There's just discord, not seeing eye to eye, people trying to get their way and not respecting the others. There is no harmony within a situation, within a team. You might be feeling uncomfortable or not so sure about your job security at this time because people are just acting crazy. There could be a lot of petty fighting. There could be a lot of drama around you, okay? And you're trying to stay out of it, or like I say, this is happening in your home, in your relationship, in your family situation. In the challenge position, we have the Knight of Swords, and this flew out as we were shuffling, in the Page of Swords. This is a lot of hurtful words, man, and people being mean just because they want to. I feel like you're really trying to keep your distance. You're really trying not to engage. You're really trying not to stoop to people's levels. The challenge is that it seems to be, the situation seems to be kind of getting out of hand here with this Knight of Swords. People are on edge and they keep triggering each other. And with the Page of Swords, your challenge is, okay, how far do I get involved? How do I express my boundaries without having that trigger some new fresh wave of drama? And also, if I don't get involved at all, where is this going to go? Because I might get trampled. I think I have to say something. But again, what do I say and how do I say it? Because it might make things worse. You know, there's a lot of... In the outcome, we have the Knight of Wands and the Devil. I really feel like you're looking for a way out, man. For some of you, you're literally moving away from this whole toxic situation. For those of you, you're changing jobs. You might have, if this has been going on for a while, this is where you get the opportunity, right? You get that new job offer, so you can finally start planning your way out of this whole mess. And for those of you, you're just now getting started with that. You're starting to apply for other jobs, other places to live. You're starting to plan your way out, basically. I don't know what this is, man. This could be, if you live with other people, like housemates, flatmates, housemates, whatever. There could be a lot of anything to do with drinking, sex, drugs, and alcohol. I don't know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And people are just not in the right mind, right? They're not in the right mind. They're making bad decisions. There could be too many people coming in and out. You don't feel safe for some of you in that environment. and you've been avoiding and you've been trying to keep your distance, or you've been, like I say, planning a way out anyway. If that's what's been going on, this is where that comes in. So you're getting that new place to live, you're getting the mortgage or the loan, and now you can move, you're getting that new job opportunity, and you can hand in your notice with this kind of mess here, but you're moving away from it. You don't want to get involved, you don't want to get sucked into this, you want to be done with it. If it's a relationship, this is petty fighting, this is people being immature, this is people having controlling tendencies, being very selfish, being hurtful with their words as a way to try to put you down, as a way to try to control you. And you're done. You've had enough. You're done. This could have been sparked because someone just does not want to commit, someone does not want to commit, someone does not want to do the right thing. And you're trying to talk about it in a very calm, rational, and reasonable way, but they are overreacting and they're throwing everything at you, 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Devil, to make you feel bad for even bringing it up, right? So that you just keep quiet, you go back to your corner, you don't mess anything up for them because they like things as they are now because they're getting their way. Or they're getting away with not doing what they're supposed to or not doing the right thing. Does that make sense? Is that kind of a scenario? Let's get one more row out here for Scorpio. So with the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, we have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, you have a decision to make here, Scorpio, because you're done. You're like, I can't be dealing with this kind of stuff. This is ridiculous. The Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords, the 2 of Swords. You're like, I don't even... Yeah, you're thinking, do I even say anything? Because everything I keep trying to talk about things, and I think I'm being reasonable and I'm calm and I'm being respectful, but I get hit with this wave of criticism and pettiness, and do you know what I mean? So you're thinking, is it worth even saying anything at this point? With the Knight of Wands and the Devil, we have the 10 of Wands. Definitely for some of you, you're moving away from this, or you're now starting to apply for other jobs, apply for the, looking for a different place to live. You might be just temporarily moving in with someone else until you can find your own place because you just want to be done with this. There's a lot of toxic energy here. There's a lot of, this is just a mess is what it is. Everyone is behaving irresponsibly. If this is something going on at work, this is a situation where coworkers are just crazy, and managers who are supposed to step in and calm people down are getting mixed up with it. They're you know what I mean? They're getting mixed up with it. They're also turning into petty Nancy's and just flinging mud at these people, not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Under the Justice, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords, yeah, and we have the Empress. Yeah, this is like, you know what, I'm better than this with the Empress. I don't deserve this drama and BS in my life. You're not giving me what I deserve. This could also be the conversation, right? Where is this headed? What are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with that? What are we doing here? What are we doing there? Because I have goals and I have plans, or you made promises and I'm not seeing, you delivering on these promises. And you're trying to have a balanced, rational, calm conversation because you are at a crossroads where it's like, well, if this is what I have to expect, I don't want this, so I'm just going to sever ties here. And you're doing your due diligence and you're trying to have a conversation and you're trying to be rational and reasonable, but you're dealing with a person or a group of people who have a big ego, have control issues, they're very selfish, they want to do what they want to do when they want to do it, and you just stay there, right? You just stay there, you just keep quiet, you don't get a say, you don't get a vote, you don't get an opinion. You are supposed to be there when they want you, and then if you're in the way, just keep quiet and let them do whatever they want to do. This is a very either unstable, messed up, or they're high on something individual, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense, right? And you're looking at it like, how would you even expect? How does that make sense in your world? But they're usually surrounding themselves with people who will not question them. And when they do say anything that would question them or their authority, this person gets mean and hurtful and twists words and twists the truth in such a way that whoever it is that dares speak up and question everything or anything that they do, that person feels like the smallest person in the world. They start questioning themselves. They start feeling sorry for saying anything. They start believing this person, right? Oh my God, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh my God, I didn't realize I wasn't seeing things correctly. Do you know what I mean? And then they just kind of, then they have to make it up to this person. Do you know what I mean? This very manipulative individual. This just, and you have kind of, you got your wits about you. You've been through this a few times, right? It's not your first day on the rodeo, and you're questioning them. And they're, in the past, you might have said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that's what it was. It's my mistake then. And you might have done that a few times to the point where you started thinking, no, I'm not wrong. No, this isn't fair, right? This isn't fair. This isn't right. I'm not wrong. I have a right to do this. I have a right to ask that, right? You're all empowered now. So they're throwing everything at you like they did in the past, but this time it's not working, because this time you're not engaging. This time you're not giving in. This time you're not just believing what they're saying. And I also feel like you have withdrawn with the Empress and the Two of Swords because you've decided a while ago to just start looking for a way out, or start looking for a different job or a different place to live, or preparing your exit, right? They have noticed that you've withdrawn. You're not as eager to please them anymore. You're not as present. You're not as confused as they want you to be, and needing them to give you answers, needing them to give you clarity. And so they might be starting something to get a reaction out of you so that they can put you back in the pattern. Do you know what I mean? Put you back on the rodeo, on the merry-go-round of confusion, and you just being too afraid to speak up, and because you don't trust yourself and you don't know your worth, and that works for them, right? But you're like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. And if it's someone who threatens you, because that might be the case with that Knight of Swords, but it's just words, I do see that. You might be saying, you know what? If that's how we're going to do things, I'm going to go get a lawyer. I'll give you their contact information, and you send whatever threats you have to them, and talk to my representative. Talk to my lawyer, okay? Talk to my advisor. Talk to my whatever. And that will shut this person up, because they got nothing. They have nothing other than their words. They have nothing. Okay? So, I don't know what this is, Scorpio, but you know what it is. You know where it's at. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're taking your power back. You're doing the right thing. You're not stooping to this person's level. You're not falling for the tricks. You're not falling for the manipulation. You're not falling for the scare tactics and the gaslighting. And you're moving away from this. And this is going on within family, right? It's heartbreaking, and you keep trying to reason with these people because they're your family technically, right? But you come to this realization, if it's a mother figure or a father figure, or just a very, this is like the anyway, it could be a sibling, it could be anyone. And you keep trying to make sense of what they're doing. You keep trying to help them see the way you can help. Try to, you keep giving them excuses and the benefit of the doubt because they're family, or because you have such a long history together, or whatever. That is what has kept you tied, and that is what has kept you in this place of inner conflict. Of, if it were anyone else, I would have been out of here 15 months ago. But because they're family, I kept trying because it's family. And do you know what I mean? But you're coming to the conclusion that, you know what, I don't care. That's not what family means. I'm redefining what family means. That's not what family means. And if this is what you have to bring into my life, I don't want it. I don't care who you are. All of this could be kicking up because you're giving someone notice that you're moving out, that you're breaking up with them, that you're quitting your job, or telling them they have to move out. Okay? It could kick all this up. But like I say, you keep a level head on. You're not doing anything wrong. You got the law by your side, if that's what this is. And if you have to be like, you know what, I'm getting a lawyer, or you're handing them some sort of a legal document, serving them with papers or whatever, and then you can say, you know what, talk to my lawyer. So let's get more here for Scorpio. 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 2 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Devil, and 10 of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Cat. In this deck it's about curiosity. It's also someone who's very sly. Like I say, for some of you, they are very curious. Why have you withdrawn? Why is it that they don't have the same control over you that they used to, and say they might be starting some stuff up? For others of you, this is where you sit back and you observe, right? Or you sit back and you record things. Take it as it resonates. 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. We have the Dog, card of loyalty, the Glass, intoxication in the game, a card of risk. You have been loyal to this person and loyal to the situation. Like I say, whether they're family, or you're married, or you have a long history together, or it's your job and you have to, you know, try to see it through, or you have to, whatever the case may be, you have been very loyal to this. You have been in it. You've been trying to make it work. You've been trying to bend to this person's will. You've been trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? You've been loyal to this. It's not like the first time whatever happened you took off. No, you stuck in there, right? With the intoxication energy there, this is someone, I feel like there could be addiction involved, and this person is simply not rational because of that addiction, whatever the addiction is, right? To substance, to control, to whatever, okay? Fill in the blanks. And it's been a very risky situation. It's been very touch and go. It's been very chaotic, okay? Very up in the air. And like I say, for some of you, you might have not physically felt safe in the situation for a while, right? But you're doing everything the way you're supposed to. You're looking after yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're keeping things to yourself until you're ready to go. You're talking to a lawyer. You're getting advice. And that's what the situation is. The Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 2 of Swords. We have the Letter, News, the Trophy, Achievement, and the Snake, Renewal. They're going to... This is an ongoing cycle, okay, with the renewal energy, with the snake. It's like the snake eating its own tail. You need to keep going round and round. This is someone who promises things to you, and then they keep you waiting, and then you question it, and then they throw everything at you. Everything blows up. You doubt yourself. You question yourself. You feel bad. You make it up to them, and then away you go again. That's the cycle. And this could be in love. It could be with work. It could be with someone owes you money. I don't know what it is, okay? With the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the 10 of Wands, we have the Bull, a card of diplomacy, the House, and the Stork. Definitely for some of you, you're changing residence, or you're moving in with someone temporarily, or you're relocating, you're moving out on your own. You're not telling this person where you're going. For those of you, this is a change in your security. You're moving towards a more secure situation, whether that's a more secure job, or just a calm environment, or just away from this, okay? Because this is very unstable, risky, and kind of dangerous, okay? And you're moving away. And I feel like with the Bull, you're being very careful about it. Like I say, you're keeping it to yourself until you're ready to go. For those of you, you're just leaving. You're not even telling this person anything. It depends on your situation. Because for some of you, there's some sort of a legal contract that you have to abide. So you have to legally, you have to give notice or something along those lines. But for others of you, I feel like you're just moving away. You're moving out. You're not even telling them. Why? Because you know what's going to happen, and you're not going to do that again. You're serving someone with papers. For some of you, I just heard you're changing the locks, serving them and changing locks. Okay, and yeah, do what you can to keep yourself safe, to protect your assets, to protect yourself. But whatever this is, Scorpio, you're moving away from it. You're moving away from it. This could even be a situation where you have been nurturing someone. You have been looking after someone, whether it's a child, whether it's a friend or a spouse, or just you've been giving, right? You've been giving. And when you ask them for the money back that they promised you they'd give you back, they kick up and kick off. When you ask them to do something for you for a change, they kick up and kick off. Oh, how dare you? You're so selfish, Scorpio. And for a while that worked, right? And you thought, oh my God, am I? Oh my God, I didn't even know that. I'm so sorry. But you've gone through it so many times, and potentially in different areas of life and with different people and in different circumstances, but it's the same thing. And you've kind of opened your eyes to the situation and you started saying, is that fair? Is my request fair? Yes, it is. Okay. And then it's like the spell broke. The spell broke, right? Once you saw the truth, once you had that clarity, a lot of things no longer apply here. It doesn't fly anymore. And you're doing cleanup. You're on cleanup duty right now. Getting yourself out of situations or getting people out of your life. And good for you, Scorpio. It looks amazing. You're headed towards security, happiness, positive change, and you're doing that for yourself, and that's the most important thing. Okay? So Scorpio, if this resonates, let me know how, if you want to share, or at least tell me if it helps. Okay, I really hope the reading helps you if you're dealing with these energies. Watch your other placements as well. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.